Yes, there's nothing quite like a life on the ocean waves. Well, except an hour-long compilation of complete idiots who should never be allowed near water, of course. Enjoy!
What the dude?
It looks like the guy rowing the boat feels the same way about bagpipe music as a lot of other people do. This was a Navy demonstration, but things suddenly got a little too real. The crane may very well end up in the water before the boat does. It takes a serious impact to make a huge crane crumple like paper. Oh, by the way, make sure you look out for rocks. If you're ever stuck on a desert island with this guy, then you'll remain stuck. Not what you particularly want to see while you're ice skating. Did you know that frozen water can have waves? Well, you do now. What a beautiful looking boat. Actually, forget I said anything. If he hasn't regained control, there's a good chance he could still be going around in circles today. Yeah, nobody wants to be left behind in a foreign country. But whoever told them that lying on the floor and kicking their feet would solve anything? That's right out of the toddler's playbook. They had the entire ocean and still managed to run into each other.
Oh, la madre. Oh, su madre.
It's like he's saying this river ain't big enough for the both of us, but it most definitely is. Yep, this is basically the Titanic times 2, but on a much smaller scale, of course. All that money and not one of them can afford sailing lessons. These guys look like they know what they're doing, right? Wrong. The scariest thing you can encounter out on the water? Other boaters.
What the dude? What the?
Ships don't need to be far out at sea in order to sink. You get the impression that somebody was probably fired for this. One of those moments when you realize how bad your great idea truly is. A scary situation. How much scarier would it have been if there wasn't another boat nearby? Everyone calm down, there's nothing to worry about. We're only sinking a little bit. Now, I'm not a marine engineer or anything, but I'm gonna say that this just isn't good. The polar opposite of a boring day at the office. A beautiful and touching moment, completely ruined. Four collections of idiots for the price of one. Oh, make sure you watch out for the rocks. I'm not sure what's happening here, but I do know it wasn't supposed to. So, you weren't using that mooring for anything, right? Luckily, they didn't have time to take a shower that morning, so all's well that ends well. Just like reckless drivers, people who sail a boat this fast are only thinking about one person. Me, me, me. What's going on with these two boats? Is it mating season? It's the Navy and the Coast Guard. So these two must be competent enough to be in charge of a boat, right? What, you mean the gray, stony bit isn't water as well? Why didn't somebody tell me? Now might be a good time to take that seasickness medication. A boat that's clearly possessed. Somebody call a marine exorcist.
Can I get out? Oh!
What happened? The accelerator caught?
If you decide to rent a boat, you don't also get a magical ability to operate one. That's probably worth mentioning. How to dock a boat the wrong way. That crunching, cracking sound is always a good sign that the boat trip is over. This is a much bigger version of storming out of the office shouting, "I quit." You do know there's a difference between captaining a boat and going on bumper cars, right? I think this captain may be in line for something a little more serious than a warning from his superior. Two cargo ships with cargo that's going nowhere fast.
Oh!
Someone's pretty eager to leave the dock, but unfortunately, it's the ship. And here's another fine example of how not to do things. Whoa, better lay off that rum, Jack Sparrow. There's a first time for everything, and in this case, it's launching a boat.
There we go.
Oh! Oh my gosh, are you alright?
This tug should really pick fights with someone its own size. Hey buddy, I'm sailing here. There's nothing more dangerous than an idiot with engine power. It's just a little bit of diesel in the water, nothing Mother Nature can't handle. Have you ever considered coming off the throttle a little bit? Here's the Carnival Magic Cruise, looking slightly less magical. It's just not as romantic without the Celine Dion soundtrack, is it? When a houseboat gets destroyed, the owner isn't just losing a boat, they're losing a home, which makes it even more important to pilot it responsibly. This yacht cost a lot of money, and now it costs even more. And suddenly the ship wasn't sinking anymore. There's nothing more embarrassing than when an important part of your boat goes limp. The launch of this boat was almost its final voyage. If you're gonna be making an embarrassing mistake, then you might as well be making it in front of a jeering, beer-swilling crowd of people. Just a woman climbing up an anchor chain. Nothing to see here. I mean, I'm no engineer, but is that even an engine? I hope that's not a lifeboat, because if it is, then I'd rather be on board the sinking ship. Yes, it's just another beautiful day on the sun deck.
Oh!
Where is this footage taken from? A ghost ship? Look at the rust!
Oh!
There are people who are qualified to be on a boat, and then there are people like this. The last thing you need during a race. Oh yeah, you're meant to avoid that thing. Probably should have mentioned it. Low bridges and loads of cargo are never a good combination. This is the kind of immersive experience you could do without, especially on a cruise.
All we know right now is that something burst, a pipe or something in one of the rooms, and so much water came in that they opened it and all this came out, and then they were trying to hold back the door. And then
Maybe he just thought they looked a bit warm. I'm pretty sure most of us would have worked out that it was best to stop before this point. Well, it kind of looks like they meant to do this, but I think we can all agree that they didn't. Imagine making it all the way to port, only to sink. We've seen plenty of clips of boats getting stuck under bridges, but how about under one when it collapses? Well, you don't need to be a marine expert to know that this is not good. Despite only having gills and flippers, fish do sometimes get the upper hand.
I just f***ing fell out of the boat. Wow.
It's no coincidence that sail rhymes with fail. Oh, so you were using that crane then? My bad. Looks like there's been some kind of beef back at Japanese Coast Guard HQ. When your throttles are stuck at full speed ahead, I suppose you just gotta go with it. Can't afford a trailer? Try this. Actually, no, on second thought, don't. This may be the dictionary definition of coming in hot. Why use a fishing pole when you can just use your face? It's like the equivalent of a car breaking down on a railway track.
Tugboat's going down. Oh.
You can already tell that this isn't the easiest thing to steer. The sea doesn't look choppy enough to justify this kind of choppiness. Well, idiot's gonna idiot, I suppose.
Boom.
Man down, but dog's still up.
Don't think it's swinging.
Probably not the boat you want or need to tackle waves like this. As if the weather and the rough seas weren't bad enough. There's nothing more satisfying than a nice crunch sound. It's certainly a quick way of launching a boat. You've got to give them that. Should it really be bouncing like that? The answer is no. It looks like there might be a slight breeze in the air. Okay, now slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, forget it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's raining! Oh my god!
Why don't they make bridges tall enough for my boat? How to dock your boat and practice your yoga at the same time. The collision between a Chinese fishing boat and a Japanese Coast Guard vessel near the disputed Senkaku Islands, which led to a lot of political tension. Just because you passed under the bridge, it doesn't mean you've cleared it. Wait a minute, isn't that a rock? And should we be avoiding it? He's not gonna catch many fish going at that speed.
Runaway boat. Oh my god. What the fuck?
When he said his truck needed a wash, this probably wasn't what he had in mind. The thing to remember about this bridge collapse? You're watching it at normal speed. If your barge breaks in two, then you probably weren't born to be a ship's captain. Two clowns on a jet ski, making absolutely nobody laugh. At first, they're enjoying it, and then they're not enjoying it, and then the panic sets in. This is known as the Circle of Death, which explains why everyone is giving it a wide berth. If you ever doubt the power of water, just remember that this Russian tanker was torn in half by it. Looks like there's gonna be some pretty damp parcels arriving on your doorstep pretty soon. If you were lining up to get on this ferry, wouldn't you just say no thanks and run away as quickly as possible? All those blue bits, and he managed to hit the gray bit. Some boating idiots can't even wait to get to the water before making idiots of themselves. Full speed in a tiny boat towards another boat's waves. Yep, seems like a terrific idea. They're a long way from Panama, but not a long way at all from that other ship.
Itu tubuhnya Bego. Kita 100% tubuh kita 100%.
Does anyone have a bucket? I just need some alone time. Oh, that's just the main engine exploding. Nothing to worry about. How do you even get a boat up there? Pay attention, kids. This is a completely normal and correct method for bringing a boat into dock.
He has become part of the boat. Oh, he's got the gaff. Get.
How is it ever gonna get under that bridge? Oh, that's how. The bad news? We've been hit by another boat. The really bad news? It destroyed all the lifeboats. Ah, a rolling sea, joined by some soon-to-be rolling containers. Two boats should not be this close, no matter how they feel about each other. Yes, unmanned boats can be very dangerous. But what happened to the man?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! Oh my god!
You know, I bet these sapphire blue waters were very beautiful before idiots like this arrived.
Oh my god!
Dang, if only I was surrounded by some sort of substance that could put out this fire. Oh well.
In danger. Get off now! Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go! Hurry up! Come on, come on, come on! You gotta move faster, move faster. No, no, no! You're gonna be left here. You're gonna go down with the ship. Let's go. Back up, Justin. Back up. I'm not dying for you, dude. We're coming to help you. Come on, let's go! Shut up! Get on. Wait. All right, bye. I understand. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it.
Well, bon voyage. Enjoy your pleasure cruise. Thank God for the safety of the lifeboat. Look at all that sea. Look at it. Use some of it, why don't you? If you're gonna crash, then you might as well do it at 40 knots. I thought you said you could drive this thing. Is it just me, or do you detect a slight oil leak? Well, we've all had bad days at work, I suppose. Proof that you don't need cars to create a traffic jam. So, you see those rocks over there? The sharp, jagged ones? Well, you might want to look out for them.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
This happened because someone on board tripped and hit the throttle. Easily done. When you're an idiot. Is it just me, or does anyone else have a bad feeling about this? Visibility is bad, but not bad enough to miss this. Hey buddy, you can't park here. Tell me it's a rental boat without telling me it's a rental boat. And they were last spotted somewhere in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Bus surfing. I mean, you must have heard of bus surfing. We've all heard of bus surfing, right? Of course we have. This is what it was like to be inside Hurricane Milton from the bridge of a ship. This may require more than one guy swinging from a helicopter. Aren't you glad we booked a cruise for our honeymoon, darling? This is the water-based equivalent of the phrase running on fumes. Yep, the sea sure is, bouncy today. And if you'll just look behind you, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see an absolutely huge moron. Looks like it might be time for a different career. On dry land.
Oh.
We've seen cars almost get hit by oncoming trains, but how about an oncoming ferry? We, may have overloaded the ship. Which side? Not sure. It's hard to tell. Don't you love watching rich idiots scratching their nice, expensive sailboats? I know I do. If anyone has really discovered the true essence of vibing, then it's this guy.
That's fine.
This birthing process turned out to be more painful than giving birth. Don't travel on this boat. The universe hates it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Oh, fine. Go home, ship. You're drunk. It was finally freed from this river after a nail-biting 12 hours. This couple's escape method is right out of an Indiana Jones movie. Easy does it, easy does it, easy does it. Ugh, fine, just ignore me, why don't you? Hey, what are you doing? This is a one-way ocean. Yeah, I reckon I'll fit in there like a hand in a glove. The one place you don't want to fire is in a gas tanker. Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
It's like he's gonna crush that other boat. Is he crushing the other boat?
It's strange how you can so quickly go from having a great time to having that sinking feeling. A boat full of people, and not one of them knows what they're doing. You know what this boat needs right now? Loads of water on board. David and Goliath, the marine version. Both sides are filming, so clearly both sides think it was the other side's fault. Looks like they're up a certain creek without a paddle. I think that barge might just be biting off more than it can chew. Yep, that looks like the kind of thing an idiot would drive on land, too.
Idiot.
Watch out for the little guy. I said watch out for the... Never mind. Surely there has to be a better way to launch a ship than this. To be fair, it's always a problem finding a parking space for your super yacht. On the positive side, at least he's got 2 boats now. Oh, look, a loose barge. Oh, this just can't be good. He was out sick the day they taught the technique for not sailing into rock walls. Yes, it's a crash, but the wind seems to be lining them all up in an orderly fashion. I'm not sure what's worse, the situation or the camera work. Boat insurance? Why would I ever need something like that? And And now a man who's never seen a bridge before. Big breeze plus small errors equals massive crash. Maybe have a few less whiskeys before work next time, okay? So close to delivering the cargo, yet so far away. Yeah, I've changed my mind. I think I'll swim to our destination instead. Indian boats seem to operate on the same health and safety principles as Indian trains. There's nothing like a graceful dismount. It's a good thing it wasn't a boat full of Ferraris. The 0.001% crashing into the 1%. Disaster narrowly averted by a very skilled captain. Ice skating without ice skates, and at a much slower pace. This looks like fun. And of course, by fun, I mean complete and utter insanity. Don't worry, everyone. Highly trained police officers are here to save the day. Hey, do you mind if we take this dock with us? No? Great! Who do they think they are, a pirate ship? I mean, you'd think they might slow down, but on the other hand, maybe it's a good time to run. And he's still driving it more proficient than most humans. Maybe if you focus less on holding the camera, just a thought. Looks like this ship is docking a few hundred years too late. Planning to capsize? Save time by doing it right after launch. Just a nice, relaxing day out on the river, narrowly avoiding decapitation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to do that in a kayak.
Oh. Oh gosh.
Yes, very impressive. Now let's see you get it back in the water again. Yes, when you have a tiny boat, weight ratio is always worth considering.
Oh my God! I told you! I told you!
Fishing vessel versus naval ship. Not much of a competition, really, is it? Well, let's just hope he's a good swimmer. Hey guys, mind if I squeeze in there too? So, not exactly an experienced crew then. Open waters, but not quite as open as you might expect. Venice is one of the most romantic cities in the world. Until this guy shows up. A lucky last-minute escape for the crew of this unfortunate cargo ship. If you had the option to escape from Alcatraz on this thing, then you'd probably choose to stay safely in prison. Split in two like a hot knife through butter. Keep watching the boat. No, not that one. Here's a question for any Whitewater Rapids fans out there. How could this ever be described as fun? I think we can say with the utmost certainty that this does not look good. Go home, USS Cleveland. You're drunk. Don't you just love the way that lady is standing there, politely awaiting the destruction? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is very, very, very bad. An idiot plus a kayak equals a great clip for this Akimbo video. Here's what happens when you have a few too many light beverages before docking your boat. Well, that was about as thrilling as a midday nap. When it comes to bridges, one size very definitely doesn't fit all. Aw, look, they're having fun? Just a tiny little love tap, really, isn't it? If you're waiting for a delivery and it's very, very, very late, then this may just be the reason. Don't you just hate it when your rowing is interrupted by sea monsters? This is even more disastrous than his haircut. This stuff is heavy. I think I'll just drop it into the sea. Yeah, let's get away from here as quickly as possible.
ecco, video.
What the fuck?
For once, Goliath crushes David. A bunch of people who think they're cool, trying to create their own mini Titanic. I don't know about you, but I feel super confident that this is gonna work. Here's your kayak, here's your paddle. Now, all you need is the ability to balance.
Your glasses are gone?
It's like it's decided to take a big old bite out of it. This oil spill is gonna take a little more than a few pieces of kitchen towel to clean up. Yeah, given the option, I think I'd choose to travel by air, too.
Whoa!
I mean, we'd all be shouting at this point, but could shouting ever really help? To be fair, a lot of music sounds like this. Let's give that motor a recording contract. I think it's fair to say that this couldn't have gone more wrong. Yes, this part of the river seems like the perfect place for us and our massive masts. I think we can all feel this happening before it even does. As you can see, the captain of this ship really hates cranes. Keep in mind, some people have the same issue with much bigger boats. That's what we get for hiring a submarine captain. Well, at least it's in the water. Don't worry, I'm sure there are plenty of sea creatures down there that enjoy a good cheeseburger as much as we do. You may be able to afford a yacht, but you'll never be as cool as these guys. Yes, money can buy you a boat, but it can't buy you brains, which is a shame, really. Yes, it's reassuring to know that all yacht owners are also highly experienced sailors. It's almost like there's a vendetta going on here. Something tells me he's not gonna make it. He's clearly completely misunderstood the concept of a trailer.
He ain't stopping.
Hey, your raft looks more comfortable than ours. Mind if we get in? The one day we forgot to pack our boat's ice skates. To be fair, given how badly some humans are with boats, can these really be much worse? Disgraceful. These cops think they can just park anywhere? You're not above the law, you know. There's a word that's quite similar to dock. The last two letters are the same, but the first two are different. And that's the word everyone was shouting at this point. Yes, everything about this boat seems to be in ship-shape condition.
Sinne meni! Ei töitä! Ei perse! Tiedätkö mitä? Ei perse! Tää vuotaa kun mulla... Tiedätkö mitä? Äkkiä! Haisi tulppaa! Äkkiä!
Someone clearly forgot to put the plug in. This tugboat is called Miss Stacy, and it looks like she could do with some help. Proof that the word capsize isn't just used to describe the measurement of your hat. And they're both laughing, which just goes to show you that they both have far too much money. Log jumping, the perfect accompaniment to a relaxing day out on the water. A 28-foot yacht? Well, that's big enough to deal with a sea this angry.
Whatever, bro.
Thanks for the warning, pal. The only way this boat is getting under this bridge is if it suddenly becomes a submarine. Go home, massive ship, you're drunk. And now it's time to stop singing sea shanties, dry yourself off, and click subscribe.